The Trump administration understands that Donald Trump himself is not an eloquent speaker. In fact, the more he speaks, the longer he's left to speak to people, to reporters, to whoever it is. He always ends up going crazy, right? There is going to come a point in every speech that Donald Trump does, every press conference that he does, where he completely stops making sense. He likes to call it I do the weave. I weave in some things and blah, 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 blah. No, what it really is, his brain just shuts down, right? It's that dementia part that starts coming into play and he can no longer hide it. His body gets exhausted from all of the talking and the dementia starts to take over. So, how do you handle that, right? I mean, you have to cover it up if you're the White House. I mean, that's what Republicans are telling us every day now. That's what Jake Tapper's new book tells us. The White House during the Biden years totally covered up the fact that this man's brain was turning to goo. So obviously that's a big deal, right? Well, apparently not. Because the Trump administration is doing the exact same thing right now before our very eyes. And most of the media doesn't even seem to care. Because here's what's happened. Over the last few days, the Trump administration has quietly been scrubbing every single transcript of Donald Trump's remarks from their official website. Now, for years and years, basically ever since the, birth of the internet, the White House has kept transcripts of all of the remarks made by the President of the United States in official addresses, speaking with reporters, state dinners, things like that, media appearances. They keep the transcripts on the White House website. But now, 99.5% of them are gone. Nope, you can't go back and read what this crazy man said because, he looks crazy as hell. That's a cover-up, folks. Right now, I can't go to Mediaite's website without there being 3 or 4 different stories about Biden's mental decline right now. That's why I haven't been going to them recently, because who the hell cares? He's not the president anymore. Meanwhile, we have a real White House that's actually memory holing all of Donald Trump's craziest statements so that we forget they existed. That is a cover-up. So while everybody's talking about, the press helped too, they helped cover up Biden's, mental decline, they're doing it right now with Donald Trump too, and y'all aren't talking about it. How is that not a thing? How is that not a problem? I'm not saying they didn't do it with Biden. They did. All I'm saying is that because he's not president anymore and may not even make it to the end of the year, I don't care because it's not relevant. What is relevant, on the other hand, is what's happening today. A White House actively engaged in a cover-up to delete past statements of Donald Trump because they know that it exhibits mental health problems. They're deleting the symptoms from public view. And if you think what happened in Biden's White House is a big deal, then you have to think that of what Trump's White House is doing right now. Because this is bad. Biden's people didn't have to do it 120 days into his first term, I can tell you that, but Trump's people do. His mental decline is worse, it's clearly faster, and it is accelerating. He will be in far worse shape than Biden was when he left office. And I'll give you this, Biden couldn't, string a few sentences together by the time he left. He was in horrible shape. Trump will be there probably in a year or two, with 2 years left in his term. And the media is paying no attention to it because let's go pick on old man Biden, because that's just what we do best. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.